Looking for a great meat alternative? These chickpea balls are sure to make your taste buds very happy. Keep on watching. So here I have some chickpeas that was in the freezer, and I'm just breaking it up so that I can get it ready and prepared for the cooking process. So I then went ahead and added the chickpeas to a strainer, and this step is absolutely important into having them hold their shape. So the less liquid, the better it will be. So after adding my chickpeas to the food processor, I then went ahead and added some pre-cooked couscous. No, this helps also with just helping it to bind better, right? To the couscous I had already seasoned it and everything, so I just added some salt to it and then added some boiling water and left it, and it fluffed up really nicely, and then it was completely ready to be added to my mixture. So the next step was to add all my veggies. I went ahead and added some finely chopped garlic, some scallions, and last but by no means least, some chopped onions. So up next were my seasonings. I added some paprika, some oregano, and lastly some jerk seasoning from Island Spice. Then went on to add some salt just to taste. Remember, it's always best to add less because you can always add more, but you can't take out. Alright, at this point, just checking the mixture just to make sure that it's all getting blended very well. And of course, I noticed that there's still a large chunks of like onions and stuff like that, and I want them to blend those a little bit more, so I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so once the mixture has been transferred to the pan, this is the perfect time to go ahead and taste your mixture just to make sure that it has enough salt, it has enough of everything that you want. Because after you assemble it, there is no going back. I then place the mixture in the fridge to chill for 30 minutes to an hour. So here I'm going in and adding some sunflower seeds for added texture. Of course, this step is optional. So as I go through to assemble, I try to use a spoon just to make sure that there is some uniformity, and it just also helps them to look aesthetically pleasing as well. So at this point, I decided to make a little sauce, added some frozen vegetables and a little piece of ginger, and let that sauteed it over medium heat. I did not add any oil to the pan, as you can clearly see. I added some water just to make sure that it didn't start burning, and then I went in with some Cal's ketchup. So then went in with a little bit of brown sugar for a hint of sweetness. Of course, you can use any other sweetener like agave or honey. Then went in with some jerk seasoning from Walker's Wood, and this is the mild one. A squeeze of fresh lemon to help balance those flavors out. So after tasting my sauce, I realized that I wanted some more jerk seasoning, and I also went in with some frozen mixed vegetables. So at this point, the sauce is basically finished, and I still don't have a name for this sauce. So if any of you guys can help me come up with a name, please leave your suggestions in the comment section below. Thanks, guys. So I then removed them from the oven, and they were looking great. I then went ahead and added them to this bowl, and we're gonna get ready for our final step. So as I was getting ready to coat them in the sauce, I realized that I would have needed some more. However, I had an engagement and I did not have any time to make more. So if you do decide to make this recipe, just make some more sauce and you'll be good. So at this point, I decided to put it back in the oven just so that they could get really chummy with the sauce. And I did that for the same temperature at 10 minutes. And then I took it out, and this is what the final thing was looking like. Y'all, I decided to just, make it look pretty with some scallions and lastly some toasted sesame seeds. And let me just say that this recipe was absolutely fantastic. My neighbor who is not a vegetarian absolutely loved it and even asked me for the recipe. So here you go, Keisha.